Today we'll be doing a tier list on the RoStock tracks here today. We have every single track here that was before all the other dirt tracks were included. Actually, never mind, I see Mudslide down there for you. So let's get started here. So we have Atlanta 2022. In my opinion, Atlanta 2022 is one of my favorite speedway tracks in RoStock, but it's not perfect. It's not nice. It's not meh. It's just great. It's a great track. Now for Horror Speedway. I don't have a very good opinion on this, but it's a very mad track. It's like a flat oval, twists and turns, you know the name. It's a pretty alright track. But anyways, next is Sona. The stadium track is a mad track as well, because I don't really like the flat ovals with the weird turns. This one's just a very flat, going around in circles, very boring sort of track. Nothing really goes on there. Vinland Speedway, road course, I think it's a road course. It's a nice track. Perfect for racing. And there's a lot of crashes that happen there. And there's very funny crashes as well. Martinsville is next. I find this a very perfect track. It's one of my favorite tracks to race on inside road racing and out of in all NASCAR games, on Roblox, and actual NASCAR games. But it's pretty amazing track to race at. Then we have North Wilkesboro. It's a great track. There's a dive bomb sort of thing that happens most of the time in turn 1 there, but that is the fastest line around the entire track, is that turn 1 black area. You just have to handle it better than most people do. Airport. Linden Airport. It's an... I feel wrong for putting nice. I'll feel very wrong for putting nice. So I guess I'll put it in meh. It's not that bad of a track. It's just how many people don't break at this track. It's not the track itself, so I'm just putting nice. But the next track is Pittsburgh. I said it right first time. It's not hot ass. It's just nice. It's a nice track. But there's not really a lot of stuff going on there. It's just you turn and you turn and you just hold down the same button the entire time, basically. New Hampshire. Same as in for stadium, but it's a lot better. It's a top of nice tier for me. It's one of my favorite short, my second favorite short oval on the tier list and on the actual game. And let me just skip to and go into the first hot ass, Rome. Everybody who has played Rome, raced on Rome inside RoStock, knows how bad it is. It's honestly very terrible for the style of track and how bad it is. And all that. Next is Hawaii, which is a pretty alright track actually. I put it in the nice tier for it. It's a nice battle track, nice comeback track as well. I've come back from being completely dumped and all that and flipped around to winning the race or coming in like a podium. But yeah, next is Knoxville. I say it's not great because it's a dirt track. It's not nice because it's a dirt track. It's meh for me. There's only one dirt track that I really enjoy racing on, and that's Bristol Dirt. All the other ones are just meh to me. It's like the same sort of style. But next track is Rhode Island Raceway, which is a fake track, I'm guessing. It's a nice track. It's a nice like oval for an easy win if you were good at ovals. I don't know. But anyways, we have the Brooksland Inner Circuit, which is the road course version of it. I say I've won there before. Nice. It's a nice track. Not as good as like the actual Brooksland lands. It's just a nice track to do race on. Next track is a track I cannot even pronounce. It's a mad track. I've raced on it. It's not the greatest. But if you're good at track, I see anyone put it in nice or great. But next is dirt track at Charlotte, which I don't. It's a dirt track behind Charlotte, I guess. It's a nice track. Not the greatest, but it's not bad at any means. Next is Arizona International Speedway. It's a great track, actually. It's a great race track to race on. And then we got Dodge Raceway Stadium, which I think is a mad track because all you do is just turn. There's no like breaks in between, or there's no like calming down because there's a lot of bad base 24 drivers out there who are really bad, very bad at driving. But anyways, now for Alaska. I've raced here way too many times to not put it in the perfect. It's a perfect road course. There's some flaws, but it's like the perfect balance between skill and braking in RoStock. And next on our list is Rockingham Speedway. And Rockingham is a great track. It's a great short oval. It's a very nice track. Now you understand where I'm coming from. Airbase is one of my actual great second best dirt tracks. But yep, that's why Airbase isn't great here for us. Now for Avitas. I'll put it's one of my favorite tracks to race at actually. But it's not the greatest by all means, but most people hate it because you'll dive bomb turn the first turn. But all you gotta do to dodge that issue is just get better. Just brake earlier and just immediately get into the turn as fast as you can before everybody behind you power drives you. Red Fox Raceway. It's a nice track. It's not the greatest by all means. It's actually more meh than anything. It's on a city speedway. It's a mad track. It's nothing really going on there, really. I've won there a lot of times, and it's always the same situation and all that. Daytona. I don't hate Daytona. It's not the worst. Some of it in great as well with Atlanta 2022. Carolina Berlin dirt track, I think. Oh wait, no, it says pavement. track. It's a mad track. There's not a lot to say about it. It's just bad. Bristol Dirt. You already know the reason why it's my favorite dirt track is because it's perfect. It's Bristol. Everything happens at Bristol. It's Bristol, baby. But yeah. And now for the fake Mexico City road course. I put it in nice tier. It's not a bad road course at any means, and it's just I like all road courses in the game because it's really skill based and the best drivers always win there. I like a Los Angeles road course a lot better because the amount of times I've come back from it, from being like wrecked and stuff on the first corner. Next, I'm gonna put 3 tracks in the same tier right now. We have Nashville, Auto Club, Kansas, and Iowa. I'm all gonna put these in the great tier. I should put Texas in here as well. These tracks are one of my favorite tracks in the game. Speedway wise, because of how much fun it's racing. How fun it's to race there. I should put Atlanta Classic as well because it's technically a speedway for the Atlanta Classic. I should put Richmond in there too. But yeah, all these tracks, they're amazing to race at. If they're always in the rotation, like if you get Kansas a lot of times, I won't be mad about it. It's one of my favorite tracks to race at. You have a lot of fun, and Charlotte just beats them all. Charlotte, by all means, is one of my favorite racetracks to basically battle at, because it's all these tracks are very good at battles and all that. But like, RoStock is fun. It's sometimes makes you mad because of the terrible drivers, but that's besides the point. Now for the lo and behold, best track that got removed from the real life NASCAR schedule, Chicagoland. Chicagoland was my favorite racetrack to watch as a kid, and now my favorite racetrack to race at. But yeah, it's a pretty nice track. Next, let's just keep on order here. We have Earnwell. We're gonna put 3 tracks in nice. We got Eldon Raceway and Denver, all in nice tier. Those 3 tracks, they are alright. Don't really make you mad. They just are there to be in the game, I guess. Colorado. I don't really like Colorado. Mostly because of the bad drivers, but it's a very boring track. And it's barely inside the rotation too. Evil Speedway. It's a mad track. And so is Circuit Montes. And so is Mazda. And that one. But yeah, all those tracks are very boring. Just say Monza is just a very bad sending track. It makes everybody mad, mostly. But my tier list might be very controversial. I already know that fact. Another dirt track. This one's the worst one ever. And also is Lucas overall. Those 2 tracks have invisible walls that you can hit and almost die on the walls. Of course, there's like wall clips, and even on the corner cut walls at Lucas Oil, they stick out most of the time on the bottom lane. The Charlotte Roval. It's a great course. So is Sonoma. This track, I don't know how to say it. It's a fine track. Nazareth Speedway. It's a nice track. It's a nice oval. I've said this a lot during this video, but it's a nice track, I guess. There's not a lot to say. I don't have a lot to say about these tracks. So, LA Coliseum. It's meh. There's nothing really going on there. Not a lot of battles inside RoStock, but inside like real life, like there was a lot of battles there, but like not a lot. Like, oh my God, they're battling. Not for Parkview and Daytona Road Course. They both go nice. I put that in the wrong spot. There we go. Bull Run, FC, Memphis, and Combank Stadium all going meh for me. And there's dirt track too, in Mustang. It's just not fun at those tracks. No wait, FC and no, I have really high hopes. I put FC in the wrong tier. Whoopsie. Let me put that in grade. There we go. FC is one of my favorite tracks, so we said, mostly because I won there a lot, and it's a really nice track once you get the lead. Once you get the lead, it's a nice track. If you're stuck in the back of the pack, you just have to wait and be patient for people to make mistakes. Indy, you can't be mad at Indy. It's a great track. Brooklyn Inner Circuit again. I was gonna keep that down there. Brazil, a nice track. Dover, a nice track. Talladega, a great track. Atlanta Road Course, a nice track. And Pocono, a nice track. Windsport, dirt track. Vegas Road Course, it's a nice track. There we go. This one too. Watkins Glen, amazing track. Milwaukee, nice, perfect track. There we go. Perfect track. And great track. Road America, a nice track. Bowman Gray, a great track. Scorch, a great track. Sinister Speedway, a nice track. Guts, Giesel, I don't know how to say it. That's a very German accent there. That one there. Michigan, perfect track. Pressure Speedway, nice track. Mad track. Chile, mad track. Darlington, a perfect track. Bristol, a perfect track. Bristol Classic, perfect track.
I left feeding them for you, okay?
Savage, perfect track. Homestead, Miami, perfect track. Let me put that back again. Phoenix, perfect track. Vegas, perfect track. And finally, Boston. Alright, this is my tier list for RoStock tracks. In the perfect tier, we have Martinsville, Alaska, Havichas, Bristol Dirt, Charlotte, Chicagoland, Watkins Glen, Milwaukee, Arkansas, Michigan, Darlington, Bristol, Bristol Classic, Homestead, Miami, Savage Speedway, Phoenix, Vegas, Charlotte Roval. Wait, great tier. We have Charlotte Roval, FC, Atlanta 2022 Sonoma Raceway, Los Angeles Grand Road Course, probably says road course, Daytona, Rockingham, North Wilkesboro, Arizona, Airbase, Nashville, Auto Club, Iowa, Kansas, Texas, Atlanta Classic, Richmond, Indianapolis, Talladega, Figure 8, Bowman Gray, and finally Scorch. And in the nice tier we have Mexico City, Dirt Track at Charlotte, Brooklyn's Inner Circuit, Hawaii, New Hampshire, Vinland, Linden Airport, Pittsburgh, Rhode Island Speedway, Windale, Denver, Soton Raceway, Nazareth Speedway, Daytona Road Course, Parkview, Brazil, Dover, Atlanta Road Course, Pocono, Vegas Road Course, Road America, Sinister Raceway, Gaswick, this Speedway, and Pressure Speedway, Let LBO Super Speedway in Boston. And in the meta tier we have the Dodge, the Motordrome, LA Coliseum, Mazda Evo Speedway, Sit Atone, Teno, Circuit Monte, Red Fox Raceway, Dodge Raceway Stadium, Camare, Horror Speedway, Stadium Track, Knoxville, Center City Speedway. I'm struggling on the words. Carolina, Berlin, Chestnut Point View, I think it says. The Mountain Road Course Track, Bull Run Speedway, Memphis Comeback Stadium, the Central Loop, Mudslide, Windsport, Wake Country Speedway, and Chile. And for the hot ass tracks, we have Rome, Colorado, a dirt track, Lucas Oil Speedway, Launch Ver, it's a very French name, road course, Buff OS Cliffs, and another, and finally a pavement track. I can't see those names of those ones. Okay. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my little rumble and rant about these tier list tracks. And yeah, hope to see you guys in the next video. And please like and subscribe and follow for more. Yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.